So what we know is at approximately 4:30, two males were seen leaving the area of Madison High School. One's confirmed to be a student. They walked over to the Star Mart behind us. There was a brief encounter where some words were obviously exchanged between the two. From that point, they walked to the southeast side of the store along White Heather. Shortly thereafter, the complainant was shot one time, we believe, in the lower abdomen. He was transported to Memorial Hospital. At the time, he was conscious and speaking, but we do know that he's in surgery at this time, and we don't have any updates on his condition as of yet. We know that the suspect left in, we believe the suspect left in a passenger in a vehicle. And at the time, our investigators are working to identify that suspect. I have to say the HISD was instrumental. They got here first, so they were instrumental in helping us identify the parties involved, including the vehicle, which hopefully will bring us to a quick resolution.
Which individual was the student?
The confirmed student is going to be our complainant, the one that was shot.
And he was leaving the school with?
So all I can give you is that we know we picked him up coming from the area of the school. I can't say definitely that they were coming out of the school at this time.
And that was what, from surveillance video?
Correct.
So what time was that? What time were they leaving the school, and how long were they over here?
Shortly around 4:30 or just after 4:30. The exchange that they had in front of the store was probably less than a minute. They went around on the side of the store. I would guess that exchange, from what I can recall looking at the video, probably was less than a minute as well. So it was a very fast occurring incident.
And they were never inside the store?
No.
Does it seem like a drug-related shooting? What kind of shooting? What did it look like was going on in that video?
You know, with the time that we have them under surveillance and how fast the incident occurred, that's all going to have to be part of our investigation. Again, I have Chief Garner from HISD, and we'll be working very well together to try to figure out exactly what led up to this incident.
So you're certain the shooter was not a student?
Again?
You're certain that the shooter is not a student?
I'm not certain that the shooter was not a student, no.
Could be a student at another school.
Again, you know, until we get him identified, we won't be able to say.
Do you have a description of him that you want people to look out for?
I'll tell you right now, we do have eyes, and we're working to get him identified. So right now, we'll hold off on putting out any descriptions about the suspect of the vehicle.
Did the suspect have the gun with him already at whatever point he was here? Like, is it possible that he had the gun at the school when they walked over here?
I can't not say that. If I recall correctly, Chief Garner, he entered a vehicle before the student got over there. So we can't say whether he had the gun definitively or not. All will be part of the investigation and interviews.
So at this time, we really don't know, like he went into surgery, we don't know the victim's condition at this time?
At this time, no.
Any other questions for Chief Deese or Chief Garner?
Do you plan to release the photos or surveillance, like person of interest photos?
If we find the need to, absolutely. But at this time, like I said, we're working on some strong leads. So no guarantees, but hopefully we'll get this resolved in a swift manner.
And by the way, did the school ever go into lockdown or anything?
Chief?
It was during dismissal time, and there was, no, it did not. As far as
Can you speak up, please?
Hi, I'm sorry. At this time, to our knowledge, the school was being dismissed, and I cannot confirm whether or not it was in lockdown, but I don't believe it was. It was during dismissal time.
So students were still out here all around the school?
Well, students, again, since it was dismissal time, there were a group of students leaving the school and heading towards the store. So there was dismissal occurring. When the incident happened, that dismissal process stopped. So students were still in the building. Thereafter, once the scene was secure, the dismissal was complete.
Do we know about what time? Because different schools have different dismissal times.
No, as Chief D said, we believe this all occurred around 4:30 or so. And this, both were seen leaving that direction and coming towards the store.
So this shooting did somehow interrupt what was going on at the school today, though,
Because of the proximity, so yes.
But they had to stop letting kids out and make them go back inside.
To keep, yes, we want to make sure that the remaining children or students were safe.
But not a lockdown.
I cannot confirm that.
Any other questions? Chiefs, thank you.
Thank you.